Alrighty, my ties, we've got some heavy drama here today as the saga continues and reaches all new and very illegal, kind of creepy heights between Yassuo, that's right, 100 Thieves content creator Yassuo, also known as Mo, and his now ex-girlfriend, Bella. If you want to know the full situation, I'm only going to cover the background of this a bit. Emphasis on a bit, because there is a lot of it. If you want the full picture, I'm going to recommend Panzer Dragon because he has great videos on it. Great guy. I think he's pretty funny personally. Maybe you like him, maybe you don't. But he has some great videos where he just watches through the drama and it's really entertaining. So if you want the full background picture, go check him out. Shameless plug, I guess, there. And then moving on, what I want to talk about now. A little background here is Yassuo was dating Bella, obviously, as an ex-girlfriend, and after they broke up, she stayed with him for about 2 months afterwards, and we didn't know that they had broken up at this point because he didn't want any sort of drama out in the public sphere, and so he kept that to themselves.
Yes, I'm single. Me and Bella broke up quite a while ago, actually. Yeah, me and Bella, it wasn't a recent breakup, guys, so it didn't happen like a few weeks ago. It happened like almost 2 months ago, and if you're wondering like why we didn't tell you guys or why like it took so long to say is because, you know, I didn't want to like say anything while she was still living here because I knew it would just like cause more drama or deal with more shit.
Then after that happens, Bella ends up dating another League of Legends player and content creator, Cat Evolved, also known as Jack or Jackson. Now, Jack and Yassuo had a little bit of beef because of all this, which is expected. I mean, you know, between the current boyfriend and the ex-boyfriend, there's always going to be a little bit of beef, especially when you're in the same scene. And so that was expected, and we even got to see a little bit of it when Mo joined Sanchovi's stream on call.
Subscribed for 4 months.
Oh my god, I'm so happy. Life's happy. It's so perfect, bro. If your life was perfect and you were happy with your girl, you wouldn't be typing in all chat and trying to get under my skin for no reason. Then he got gapped in Rivals. I still didn't say a word. I just muted him. I'm a real one. Then today I play solo queue against this motherfucker. He kills me in lane. Katarina broken us. I'll tell you that much, by the way. And he types yawn. So
Yawn?
Yeah. And then people in my chat were telling me, they're like, "Yo, why is this chat saying you cheated on her?" And I said, "I wish." And then, yeah, I think the worst thing I said 2 things. I said, "We already know these hoes fur to streets," which is straight facts. And then 2, I said, "He can enjoy my sloppy seconds."
And one of the worst parts of all of this, in my opinion, is the screenshots of messages that were between Bella and one of her friends who is also actually under 18, and seeing what she had to say about people behind their backs. We have tons of screenshots showing the way that Bella speaks about herself, as well as Jack, Mo, or other guys. The only reason I'm showing these, honestly, is to give a bit of context of the type of person that we're talking about here. She calls herself the perfect girlfriend multiple times, which is super weird, and is constantly balancing multiple guys and criticizing the guy she's currently with, whether it's in a sexual manner or in like a personal or emotional way. But I mean, moral of the story here, to me, looking at these screenshots, I think anyone would agree, I don't think I'm being harsh here, but I think anyone would agree scrolling through them that she is a little bit on the toxic side. And I honestly, not even a little bit, she's just a toxic girlfriend. If I had to be honest with you, it just seems like a really unhealthy relationship, the way that she is talking about her significant other. There's a lot of proof that she's talking to other guys and considering her options all the time, whether or not she was with Yassuo or Mo, or with Cat Evolved, Jack. So overall, I think more of the story that we see here is that she was very toxic in the past. Then the whole reason I'm here today, the thing I'm talking about that is mind-blowing, completely illegal, but mind-blowing, is Yassuo seems to have gotten issued a cease and desist from Bella.
So in case you guys are not aware, let me show you. I'm gonna pull this up on the screen. In case you guys are not aware, we received this letter. So we received the cease and desist from Foundation Law Corporation. I blocked out, by the way, Bella's last name just because that's not public information, and still being nice, but it's whatever. You know, Jackson, his Cat Evolved's name's out there, my name's out there, it's fine. But basically, we received a letter of cease and desist, public defamatory statements, and incitement of violence and harassment on my Twitch.tv public account against Mr. Jackson Dohan and Bella. Their legal counsel, they write in regards to the public statements, painting Mr. Dohan and whatever, that you made several live streams. So pretty much they sent me a cease and desist. and they wanted me to delete everything. They wanted me to send a public apology. They wanted me never to mention their name, and they're asking for a lot of things in it, which was a little odd, but at the end of the day, like, you know, it's their cease and desist. They can ask for whatever they want, whether it makes sense or doesn't make sense. So after talking to our lawyers, they figured, they're like, okay, this seems very, very sus. Like, our lawyers messaged us, and they're like, if I'm going to be completely real with you, there's a very high chance that this is not a real legal document. I remember these words. He pretty much said, like, I don't think any attorney would actually write this. So what we decided to do is contact Foundation Law Corporation, because that's the letterhead that was used, right? It was Foundation Law Corporation. As you guys can see, the FLC. We messaged them, and we're like, yo, we received this following cease and desist stating to be from your law firm. Can you please confirm its legitimacy? They said, this is not from our office. We're a law firm based in Vancouver, Canada. And the address at the bottom of this letter, I think it might be from a law firm in Los Angeles. But I do think this letter is quite strange that it is using our logo. Lawyers in my firm are now aware of this issue, and we are looking into it. Thanks for letting us know. So at this point, we realized they sent us a fake cease and desist.
Yeah, that's right. It was a fake cease and desist. She forged legal documents and used a fake law firm. I mean, it's a real law firm, but it was in Canada. And she used an address that wasn't a law firm to send him a fake cease and desist, as well as to many other people she threatened with those same kind of cease and desist, whether it was different channels or content creators or things like that.
But this is where it gets a little crazier, guys. So, as you know, I'm 21 years old. Cat Evolved is 19 years old. And we were under the impression that she was 24 years old. She's actually a lot older than him. And we found out that the age gap is actually 10 years. In 2 months, she's going to be 10 years older than him. And she has been lying about her age this whole entire time, which means her age is one of the only things that she has been lying about. And she was lying about it to me too. We only found out this information. Well, we found this information because it's public record, you know, because once you get a lawyer team involved in a legal team, you obviously have to do your due diligence. That's just how it works. So we found out that that was just one of the many lies that she told. And instead of her being 24, like she always claimed to me and other people, she's actually 29 in a few months.
Whoa, man. Okay, so she is 29 years old when she was saying she was 24 this entire time. I think that is just, I mean, that's all you need to know about a person to begin with, is that she's lying to her significant others about how old she was, right? I mean, Yassuo was 21, Cat Evolved 19, and she was saying she was 24 this entire time, when in reality, she was 29. That is just a whole other level of creepy, I would say, and just a huge red flag for anyone involved, I would say, that, yeah, I shouldn't be with this person. I should probably get as far away as I should and just get out of this situation with someone who's lying about their age to me. So super creepy, super weird, and we actually end up finding out later on that she seems to have broken up with Jack or Cat Evolved and left the apartment for a little bit. But then she ended up returning despite having booked a flight to Chile to leave him on the 10th, when the cease and desist was issued on the 7th. Before that, just before that, Bella's Twitter account is currently deactivated, and we've received no real updates from her or anyone involved. But Cat Evolved had a pretty simple tweet after all this went down and was released that I think sums up the situation perfectly, which was, what the F? I think as we saw from those DMs and the entire situation, she's pretty emotionally abusive, I would say. I mean, very manipulative of a partner. And so I think I feel for both Mo and Jack in this situation. Sure, they both made their mistakes, but this is obviously a person they were involved with that was pulling a lot of strings and trying to manipulate people and, you know, juggle balls in different court. And so I think a really hard situation for both of them to be in. And I do really feel bad for them both. But going off of that, I just have no idea what to think. I think it's all crazy, to be perfectly honest with you. And so what do you guys think about this? I mean, I think it's insane. Do you have any maybe girlfriend stories or boyfriend stories that compare where they're just, you dated someone that was totally psycho? Let me know in the comments, guys. Until next time, be safe, be smart, behave. And I'll catch you later.